Hi guys, this is Taquita with the Real Tea Tarot. I'm here to dish some tea. This is going to be for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of January. In this reading, we're going to go over your past energy, the person that's currently on your mind, your feelings, their feelings, any new love if possible, and advice. So a lot of different things coming out in this spread. Let's go ahead and get started. Now the first card out, we're going to be looking at your past energy. What is Leo's, excuse me, not Leo, I just did Leo. What is Virgo's past energy? We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. What is your past feelings? Your past feelings is the Seven of Wands. Your past actions you were taking, Virgo. What past actions were you taking? Past actions was the Eight of Wands in reverse. And past issues, if any. Past issues is the King of Swords. Now let's go ahead and clarify this bit here. So as far as your past energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like, because the Eight of Pentacles upright is working hard, being very focused on something, paying a lot of attention to detail. So I feel like in your past, you may have been kind of all over the place. I don't feel like you were really focused. You could have just been wandering. I feel like you had like a very wandering energy. You were just doing a little bit of everything. You were not paying attention to detail when it came to certain situations or things, whether it was relationships, contracts, work, children, whatever it may have been. Specifically work here with the Pentacles, but I really felt like you were just not really paying attention. You were really you had a wandering mind. You were not focused, okay? And then we have the past feelings. Your past feelings was the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, here's your feelings. I felt like you were feeling very guarded. You were being very protective and very guarded, feeling like you had to protect your own beliefs or values. So I feel like you were just being very cautious and very protective of yourself is what your feelings was. You weren't really opening up with your feelings. You were, people may have been coming to you and trying to ask you, hey, what's going on? How are you feeling today? And you were not really giving them any kind of information. As far as your past actions you were taking, we have the Eight of Wands. So I feel like you weren't doing anything. You were not communicating with anybody. Again, it kind of is similar to the energy here with the Seven of Wands. When you, as far as your feelings, you were not really opening up emotionally. You were just not telling anybody anything. You were just kind of shut off. And then as far as your actions, you were not communicating with anybody. You were to yourself, just not communicating, not expressing anything. You weren't calling anybody. You probably weren't using social media. You probably weren't traveling. You were just kind of just in this one energy, this one area, just not doing anything, okay? And then as far as past issues, you have the King of Swords. So you could have been dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini you could have been dealing with. So I kind of get this. Let me clarify this King of Swords to see what was the issue with this person. What was the issue with this King of Swords for Virgo? The Lovers. Okay, so your past issues, you could have been dealing with the Gemini, because this is the symbol of Gemini with the Lovers card, major arcana for Gemini. And then we have the King of Swords here, which is can also be any air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So I feel like you possibly were dealing with a Gemini, or they could have had it in their chart. It may not be, could be you, could have you in their chart somewhere. But I felt like the issue was that you had some love issues. You could have had some issues in a relationship, a very strong connection that you had with somebody that you felt very fond of, you loved, you had a lot of admiration, somebody you may have thought was a soulmate. Or may have been a soulmate. I feel like it was trouble in paradise pretty much. Even if you look at this card with this Lover's card, it reminds me of paradise. Like you see the little, the tree here, reminds me of like an island, and, you have the birds here, the flamingos. It just kind of, I'm getting trouble in paradise. That's the message that I've just got intuitively. Let's go ahead and get to the next spread. We have who is currently on your mind. Who's currently on your mind, Virgo? Who's currently in your energy? Who is the main person on your mind? We have the Six of Cups. Why is this person on your mind? Could be somebody from your past, somebody you have family with, children with. Why? Justice. It kind of flipped. So this could be a marriage, or this could have came out side. I'm just going to put it sideways because it flipped as it came out. Your feelings that you have for this person. The feelings you have for this person is the Five of Cups. You can be grieving the loss of this person. You may not be in communication with this person. Remember, I said there's trouble in paradise. The actions you'll be taking towards this person. The actions you may take towards this person. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. So this is no stability. This could be somebody that you had a home with, a life with. Let's go ahead and kind of break this down here. So with the Six of Cups, I feel like this person that's on your mind could be somebody from your past, somebody you share children with, somebody that you may have had a very long standing relationship with. I get the sense that you have a lot of history with this person is what I'm getting, right? And why this person is on your mind, we have the Justice. There could have been a divorce, or you can be going through a divorce or a split. There can be some imbalance, or some type of want for some type of balance with this person. But I kind of get the sense that there could be a split or a divorce. I feel like this is somebody, again, that you have a long-standing history with, okay? Then, as far as your feelings towards them, you have the Five of Cups upright. I feel like you're grieving the loss of this person, grieving the loss of this individual, this relationship. You're focused on what you lost, and you're not focusing on what you still have left or you've gained from that loss. Okay, and then we have the actions you'll take. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. So as far as the actions you'll take, I really kind of feel like you feel disappointed. You feel like, because with the Four of Wands, I kind of get the sense this was a twin flame soulmate union. Somebody you had a lot of stability with, you may have shared children with or have family with, hence the Six of Cups as well. So I really feel like, there was a big disappointment when it comes to some type of stability. I feel like something was kind of turned upside down. As you can see in this picture, it's upside down. So I kind of get a sense, like I said, I feel like there was trouble in paradise with this King of Swords, this Gemini, possibly strong Gemini here, or Libra Aquarius person. So I kind of get the sense that as far as actions, I don't know. Let's go ahead and clarify this Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands for actions that my person will be taking. The Magician in reverse. You can be being very manipulative, because the Magician upright is somebody who knows that they have they pretty much are using their power to the best of their knowledge and using it in a good way to get what they desire, what they need from a situation. It being in reverse, I kind of feel like manipulative energy. I kind of feel like somebody is operating from a low vibrational energy or area in their life. And I just kind of get manipulation. So you could be possibly, as far as actions, you can be possibly manipulating this person because you feel like things have been turned upside down. So you're not really, I feel like you possibly are not manifesting as far as actions. You are refusing to manifest this thing back into where it needs to be. This is what you want. This is what it was, right? But I feel like it's this way now, and you're not taking any action. I don't feel like you're manifesting this in a good way or in a positive way, okay? I kind of get the sense that you just are kind of out of sorts. Could be the reason why you were all over the place with the Eight of Pentacles as far as your past energy. Remember, I said you were all over the place. You were not focused. You had energy of not paying attention to detail. You could have just been making a lot of like mistakes and fumbles and just different things. You could have just been walking down the street and just like trip over a crack because you're just not paying attention, because your mind is just wandering and you're not paying attention to, what's right in front of you. Instead, you're just all over the place and your mind is wandering. And again, you have your guard up. You had your guard up. You were, your feelings, you were guarded. You were just not letting anybody in. You were just trying to guard your heart, right? And then as far as the actions you were taking. You weren't taking any actions. You weren't talking to nobody, communicating. You could have been all these cards here and all this energy, you were in hermit mode. I'm surprised, and I won't be surprised if the hermit comes out, but you were definitely in hermit mode, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify their feelings. What is their feelings towards Virgo? What is Virgo's? We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Their actions that they're going to take towards you, Virgo. The actions they're going to take towards you is the Knight of Pentacles. What is the outcome? Possible outcome? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Get one more card. And the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so as far as their feelings for you, I have the 10 of Pentacles. It kind of came out flipped. It flipped one way and then flipped another way. So as far as their feelings for you, I feel like they have a lot of love for you. I feel like that this was, again, a long-standing relationship. Somebody that you were in a very strong commitment with. But as far as their feelings, I kind of feel like they probably are like back and forth as far as whether they want to have this relationship with you or not. They can be on the fence. And then as far as their actions, I have the Knight of Pentacles. As far as their feelings, I feel like they want to take their time. They're moving towards you slow. I do feel like they have a solid offer to offer you. This could be them trying to repair the situation or repair the marriage or the relationship or friendship or whatever it may be with this Knight of Pentacles. But I feel like they're taking their time and they're moving slow. Okay. And then as far as an outcome, you have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like as far as the possible outcome, 9 of Pentacles upright is my single card. This is somebody focusing on themselves, their self-worth, their just kind of self-development, right? With it being in reverse, I kind of get the sense that someone is letting themselves go. They're not focusing on themselves. They're not. What I'm picturing visually is somebody kind of sitting in their room, eating bonbons, drinking pop, eating ice cream. They're not taking care of themselves. Their hair is a mess. They don't want to talk to anybody. They're just watching TV. They're crying in their pillow. They're just very sad. And I feel like they're not taking care of themselves. They can be allowing their weight to get out of control. I just kind of feel like somebody's just not really paying attention to themselves, right? And then with the Page of Wands in reverse, I kind of get the sense that there is no passion or no kind of communication. Like the passion has died out. Like that spark, that original spark of passion and expression that you usually have in a relationship, I feel like it's died down. You can be dealing with somebody also that may there could be an age difference with you and this person. But I just kind of get the sense that somebody is losing, as far as the outcome, the passion for this relationship. I'm looking at the 9 of Pentacles as the relationship. Somebody is letting the relationship go. They're not nurturing and adding to the relationship. They're not taking care of the relationship. They're not looking at the relationship as at its face value. They're letting it go, and there is just sad and sobbing. And as far as the Page of Wands in reverse, there's no more, flame there. There's no more expression there. Like that motivation, that drive is gone, is dead. That fire that lights up under you when you first meet someone is died, right? So that's the outcome I'm getting. I'm just getting that this is kind of falling to the wayside. Let's get the advice for Virgo. What advice do you have for Virgo, spirit guides, and angels for the month of January 2021? We have the 6 of Wands. It flipped. And one more card, the 4 of Wands in reverse. I kind of get the sense that Spirit is saying, if you want success, if you want victory, you will have to get out of this energy, out of the energy of just sitting around, not doing anything, sitting around waiting for your next move. You need to come up out of that energy, because I feel like you literally and the 4 of Swords is a minor arcana for me as a reader, the minor arcana to the Hermit card. So I just really sense that you are just so focused on what you lost. You're still grieving the loss of this. You don't feel like justice and you don't feel that this is fair. This is somebody you had a very strong soulmate connection with. I feel like you're not communicating with anybody. And even though this was your past energy, I kind of feel and sense that you're still pretty much in that same energy of not talking, not communicating, not, your mind is everywhere. You're not focused on anything. You're very guarded with your feelings. I just really get the sense of depression right now. So if this message is resonating with you, Virgo, I just want you to know that Spirit wants you to have success. Spirit wants you to be seen. Spirit wants you to be noticed. And in order for you to do that, you have to come up out of this energy of just kind of sitting around and doing nothing and waiting to see what your next move is going to be. Just do. Just make a move. Just take that first step, okay? And that is the message that I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you or trying to give to you. So that is all I have for you, Virgo. If these messages resonated, please give me a thumbs up. Also comment and let me know what you thought. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please do so now and hit that notification bell. And that is all I have for you guys. Until next time, bye, Virgo.